Hey guys, it's Nutcase, and today's video I'm doing a fan art Friday. I haven't done one in a while, so I thought it was time to do one. For some reason, I felt the urge to do a fan art of one of my favorite movies, which is Road to El Dorado, and my favorite character, Miguel. So that's why I'm drawing this one, etc. As you can see, I had a traditional sketch from my sketchbook that I based this drawing off of. I took a photo of it and then just brought it into Clip Studio and taking it and refining the sketch a little bit. I got the base idea, but I knew there was some stuff that I needed to work on. Worked on the little background detail that I knew I was going to add and work on whenever I was sketching it. But yeah. I ended up really liking how this piece turns out. It's a color palette that I'm not normally used to using. If you guys have seen a lot of my personal pieces and stuff, I usually use a lot of blues and like cooler tones. And even though there is a good bit of green in this, I feel like it is a warmer tone of green because it's more of a yellow green. And then just like Miguel himself is very warm colored at the end, and I really like how the shading turned out. I tried something a little different when I did the shading on this, which I'll touch on once we get to like the actual shading area, so you guys will have like a one-to-one. But yeah, I've been trying to be a little more loose with my line work. I really do like line variation and stuff, like line weight variation throughout my drawing, but I still used to keep kind of the same variations throughout, but I've started using like a bigger brush than what I would normally use, so I get just like, depending on how hard I press down that stylus, you know, I'll get thicker lines or thinner lines, and so I get a lot more variation, which I've been a lot happier with lately, so I wanted to do that with this one a good bit. I don't know if it's very observable, I guess, in this painting, but yeah, it was nice to do. Like I said, I haven't done a fan art Friday in a while, so I was excited to finally do another fan art for once. But I don't know. I haven't had any other movie that it's like Road to El Dorado for me. Road to El Dorado is definitely my favorite animated movie, and it has inspired me since I was very young when it first came out till now. I believe Miguel was probably my first childhood crush as well. I may have had other ones, but I don't like remember them, I guess. But Miguel was definitely one when I was younger that like, that was the guy. I really liked him. It's also really sad because like DreamWorks doesn't have a art book for Road to El Dorado, and it blows my mind that they don't, because it's such a different style than what they've done for other movies and whatnot, so I would think that they would, but yeah. So this is the shading that I'm talking about. So I did kind of a variation on my cell shading, but I actually use a bunch of different colors for the shading instead of one cohesive color throughout. So I'm using like a purple blue for the shirts, the shirt and other warm areas, but then I'm using like a pink color for all of his skin area just to make it look a little warmer, because the blue just kind of, it did a color I didn't especially like whenever I tried it on the skin. So yeah, you can see there, I guess it's a purple, it wasn't a pink. But the purple interacted with the skin better. And then on the hair, I did airbrushing and then erased the areas that I didn't want to be shaded, so it gave like nice highlights while also still shading. So yeah, I've seen other people do that technique and I've been wanting to try it, so I did. One of the nice things about doing pictures like this for you guys on Fridays is, you know, I can try things that normally I don't feel confident to try, because I don't want to, like, go away from the norm of my style, because when people, especially when they commission me, like, that's what they're buying. So I don't want to, like, oh look, here's an example, and then I do something completely different. Like, some people would be okay with that, but there are definitely people who would not be, and I completely understand why. So yeah. But this is what I was talking about, like, even though the leaves and stuff are green, they have like a warmer tone to them, and I really like that. And just Miguel in general looks very warm colored versus how my normal palette is. Like, I just like cool colors better. And so I was really happy that I kind of pushed outside of that zone and tried something different with this one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this picture. I want to thank my Patreon supporters for supporting me. If you guys would like to check out my Patreon, it is going to be linked in the end card, and your name would be added to the list. I do keep an updated list, so when people do join, I add them for the next video. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week. Bye!